In this topic, you will learn how to enter miscellaneous receipts. Now, a miscellaneous receipt is an issue transaction you use to increase a product's quantity in stock. Now, in creating a miscellaneous receipt, a supplier is not required, and it is not tracked by a purchase order. Now, using this function, you can receive into stock using location of the type waiting to put away. This stock will later be put away into the final location via the put away plan. Now, depending on the product, lot number, serial number, and facility, which could be location managed, a receipt can require a significant amount of data to process. And finally, the majority of these values can default based on the parameterization and setup. However, it is essential they be verified and entered correctly. Now, to create a miscellaneous receipt transaction, you go to the Stock module, Receipts Issue Transaction block, and select Miscellaneous Receipts. Now, let's create a miscellaneous receipt. Say you have a manufacturing product and raw materials were delivered without a purchase order, and you need to get the products in the system right away. Now, to do this, we select the Miscellaneous Receipts function, and you're prompted with a list of entry transactions or data entry options. Now, this could be designed specifically for a site, a warehouse, a product type, and it impacts the information entered and displayed. Let's select the All Entry transaction. Now, this was set up to allow all options. Now, in the left list, you can see the list of transactions previously entered. Now, unless they're archived, all history will appear. To create the transaction, we click New, and then we enter in the stored site of the product. The entry field is for the document number is generated on creation. There's a blank field here for entering in a description. As we tab through, we come to the allocation date, the date you want the transaction to post. You can have a transaction group as well for reporting and inquiry purposes, and a project. If this site was warehouse managed, you will be able to select a warehouse. The dock location, this basically allows, as we mentioned earlier, if you did not have a location to place the product, you can actually have it sitting on the dock waiting to be put away. And then we go down to the line where we enter in the product. As you can see, it starts off as red, meaning the line is not completely set up. Once it is, it turns black. The description defaults, the unit of measure, and there could be different units of measure, and you select the magnifying glass to select a different unit of measure. And then we enter the quantity. The status is a default status coming from stock management rules, but allows you, if their stock management rules allows you to be able to change it. And we would like to change it. We would not like to have it to be quality control. We select it to come in as accepted. The location type comes from location management, also allowing us to select the specific location that we like to place the product in. So we can select where we would like to put the product in according to the location type. User-defined fields allow you to enter additional information if necessary, and then we enter in a price. Movement description allows you to enter a description. This can be set up also under our stock management rules. The cost center allows you to select dimensions. If I select the magnifying glass, it allows me to select different dimensions here as well as the market and other dimensions that are available. And then we go to the second line for our second product and enter its additional details. And once entered, your next step is to create. Now, on creation, the document number is assigned. Now, at this point, you can also review the details of the changes in your stock just by selecting the action icon. Sure, you can run other inquiries, but you can actually run inquiries directly from the line. So I can hit the action icon here, and I can select stock by site, which pulls up the information for that particular site and that stock. And I can use this action icon to take me down to additional details, as you can see the other options of inquiries that I have. And the inquiries actually show products that have been added, the day they've been added, all the details associated with it, including the transaction document number as well. And now you know how to create a miscellaneous receipt.